Good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you with a storm update. As you're heading out the door, we're expecting storm systems to continue to bring wintry weather to the northern plains. Very heavy snow and wind likely with this system right into our Wednesday evening. Here's the latest in this version of Hutch's
Now,
Weather.
a Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
Thanks to my sponsors at Robert Gibb & Sons, and thanks to you for watching. Over 61,000 strong. Let's talk about this storm system, what we're seeing. A batch of snow showers this morning moving along the border, not the main event. Here's the main low-pressure system off to the east. Now, I had some great questions in last night's live update, and people were asking about, well, could we get dry slot making its way through? Is it really going to snow this amount? There's a couple of things we can watch for. This model shows intrinsically or intricately that we can get showers and thunderstorms firing up that get to be broad, and they really can rob some of the moisture. So as we go through the evening hours, the main event gets started as the low pressure system lifts into South Dakota. A heavy band of snow along the South Dakota border through Lakes Country and points north. Not quite making its way all the way into Grand Forks, but watch what happens here as we see the initiation of thunderstorms here. This can rob moisture from the cells as it works its way through. So heading into the nighttime hour, it looks like we have blossoming snow. Boom. Starts to fall apart just a little bit. Are we done? Well, not necessarily. We see a double-barreled low-pressure system here. As that low starts to work its way northward, that is going to join this one and invigorate the lift with this particular system. Now, a lot of heavy rain in Minneapolis, not much snow there at all. Icing in between Fargo and Minneapolis, and a band of heavy snow continues as this system brings heavy snow to the valley and points east into northern Minnesota. So the models are pretty much in agreement that the valley, as we go through our day on Tuesday night and into Wednesday, throughout the day, the heaviest of the snow will exit to the north. So a lot of snow potential with this particular system as we go through. Temperatures today will be hovering around 40 degrees for our area. The snow mainly to the south. We will get a batch of snow making its way through a little later this morning here in the FM area. It could accumulate a little bit, but the main event begins by later tonight. Make sure you're where you want to be. So as we go through the afternoon hours today, we'll start to see some snow showers working their way in, the heavier event beginning here around that 4 to 6 p.m. time frame, moving up and lifting up into the FM area as we get a little bit later at night. Here's a snapshot at 7 a.m. though. Heavy band of snow working its way through northeast South Dakota, southeast North Dakota, and Minnesota. Now, as we take a look at this storm system, by the afternoon hours tomorrow, we're expecting strong wind and bands of heavy snow, possibly with some icing as well. How much snow are we talking about? Well, the National Weather Service has been keeping their eyes on this storm, as have I. Here's my take on it. When you see 3 to 9, here's what the deal is. A lot of places can have one side of town get 6 inches, the other side of town get 3. So we certainly can see this happen. There's going to be a lot of moisture with this system. Anywhere in the pink here has a very good bet at that 3 to 6 inch area. So 3 to 6 inches seems to be a good bet. Isolated places picking up as much as 9 inches of snow in this area, and that would not be out of the question. And in fact, that's very a legit reality across most of northern Minnesota from I-94 and points north, and the North Dakota, South Dakota border and points north toward Grand Forks. Maybe a little bit drier on that neck of the storm, but some models are still indicating you're going to get it. More uncertainty up here in our northern counties than down to the south. Now, you see this chance of a foot business anywhere in this heavier band of snow, which could set up shop in southeast North Dakota or northeast South Dakota. Along that band of heavy precipitation that forms, a chance of a foot is certainly going to be likely. I'll be covering this system throughout the day right here on Hutch's Weather. Remember, you can get the latest conditions anytime, anywhere by checking in on my website, hutchesweather.com. Please keep in mind the road conditions are here for you anytime. If you need to make decisions on travel, you want to see what's going on, this is a one-stop shopping, whether you're traveling in Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Minnesota, all the way down to Iowa and Nebraska, Colorado, Montana, and Wyoming. We have all of the road conditions updated for you, interactive radar, and the latest from Hutch right here, my video forecast. For now, have a great Tuesday, and stay informed of the weather today. I'll keep you updated right here. You're watching Hutch's Weather. Thanks for your follows on Facebook. Thanks for subscribing on YouTube, and have a safe day.